Hello my dear and elegant friends, and welcome to this channel. My name is Tetevik, and today we're going to finally crack how to approach women. I know this is the subject that a lot of men are interested in, and they're just breaking their heads trying to understand what's the right way, how to do it, because whatever they do is not working or is not working well. And I think the best way to find out is actually to listen for an advice from a woman, because you see how it is, men cannot know how to approach women. And if you have men coach teaching this, it's just their perspective, but you need to go to the source, to a woman, to find out what exactly you have to do. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to explain step by step. So I will explain what is the first step, what is the second, and what is the third. It is just 3 steps. It's very simple, but yet I will draw the full picture from the start when you spot that you like somebody you want to approach, and to the end when you're already talking to them and taking their number. So it's a very big journey, and we will do it in a very short time. So get fully ready. But before we start, let me just tell you that I do work with men for the last, now it's 7 years. So that's a lot of years. And in this time, of course, I met a very different type of men. It doesn't matter if they were just students, doesn't matter if they were businessmen, doesn't matter if they were fathers of children of 4. They all had the same things to go through, and they all needed to approach the women in some stage, and they needed to establish the relationship and grow it within the relationship. So I do have a very big experience with men that I've done in the past, and I'm happy to help you if you're a man and you're looking for these advices, for maybe some tips, for maybe some skills you would like to develop with the women, and especially if you're interested in a very traditional, beautiful, and classical women, very classy and elegant, that people, the women that has charm, that you would like to really be with, then you can always contact me below. Or you can also watch any other videos that I have. And it's okay for you to contact me if you have a specific questions. I will always reply to that too. And thank you for all men, for all information that you share with me, and for becoming so much better with each day, and making your women happier. They're very happy, and I'm happy that you are improving. And lastly, of course, to remind you, you can always have a read through my book that is linked below for you. And now we are ready to dive in. If you need a little time to grab your tea, or some nice juice, if you would like, whatever is making you happy, grab it, come sit down. If you need to make notes, you can do that, because these are very systematic steps, and they are like in school. If you do them wrong, then they won't work out, so you need to do them right. Let's start. So number 1, what you need to understand is you need to know what kind of type of a woman, or what kind of type of a man you are to this specific woman. And let me explain. Very often men approach women who are way out of their league. Very often men approach women that they are not the type for these women. And very often men do not know who is their type. So you need to understand this question is fundamental mistake of majority of men, why they cannot approach the right girl, and why they cannot get the number from this girl, why can't they date the girls that they really like. So if you don't understand this first step, you will be experiencing some difficulties in the following 2 steps. Therefore, this is incredibly crucial. Try to understand it as much as you can. So find out what is your type. You will say, well, I don't really have a type, I want a nice girl. That is fine, but you need to explain a little bit more. Do you want her to be traditional? Do you want her to be classy? Do you want her to be elegant? Do you want her to be ladylike, or you prefer somebody more like a tomboy, more modern, more masculine? What is your type? There is a type. There are certain things you like in a woman, certain things you don't like. You need to discover these things by yourself and understand what kind of woman you actually like. When you understood what kind of woman you like, And it could be her behavior, it could be some style she has, it could be her hairstyle, it could be clothing she wears, a language she talks, the culture she's from. Therefore, a lot of men, when they say I don't have a type, it is not really true, because when you discover more, you will understand that, oh, this man actually likes more exotic women, this man likes more this type of women, these men like more women who can cook, these men like women who can go out all the time or not go out at all. So men do have type, and you as well, even if you say you don't have a type, you still do. So first step is to discover your type. And when you discover your type, you need to discover the woman that you are approaching. What is her potential type? You will say, but how can I know somebody's type? And I will tell you, there are stereotypical views and some opinions that you don't need to be long enough in this world, but you can learn it from other people's experiences. There are specific women and specific men that they're usually attracted to each other. There are specific men that are attracted to feminine women. There are specific women that are attracted to the bodybuilders. There are specific women who are attracted to businessmen. There are specific men who are attracted to women with who are skinnier. There are specific men who are attracted to more curvaceous women. There are stereotypes that specific people are specifically attracted to other specific genders, and therefore you need to dive in. If you know that for example, there is a woman, she's very traditional, and you are this player, obviously she won't be attracted to you, because that's not only a stereotype, but that's logic as well behind it. Or if you know that if you go to the gym, there are specific type of men there, as a bodybuilders, and if you look at their girlfriends, they're very alike. They all are very much alike. So you can judge really quickly what kind of types are attracted to what kind of types. If you don't know, then I will tell you, just observe, watch the movies, watch some series, listen to women, look at the photos. You will understand what type of people are attracted to what type of people. And this is very crucial, because if you know, for example, that you know that there are these people that are attracted to models, and you are not a model if you are a woman, then you're not going to really try your best there, because what is the point if they're attracted to models, if they say they're attracted to models, if in all photos you see they're only the dated models, if in their online profile says I love models, then if you are 5 foot, very short, very curvaceous, there is no chance you will have a chance with them, because it's just not their type. And the same is with men. Some women are attracted to tall men, some women are attracted to bodybuilders, some women are attracted to businessmen, and that's different. Of course, there are always exceptions. You need to understand that there is a stereotype to help you to understand if you have a chance, but also be open to, if there is a chance, if you are doing everything right, you can also get somebody out of the stereotype. But number one, understand what is your type, and number one, is still in this point, is understand what could be the type of the potential woman you are going to approach. If you are a builder, and I have nothing against the builders, and in your dirty clothes, and having some rucksack that is all in dirt, and you're walking, and there is a beautiful woman with a luxurious outfit walking in heels, you can already right away know that it's not that you're failing, that you're approaching her, but it's just you're not going to be her type, because there's a specific status of men she's dating, and it is not about the money. It's just she wants the looks, she wants the things for men to have what she has, so they can be compatible. So you need to understand, it's the same. We need builders. They build our houses. That's so amazing when I see these young guys building huge houses. That must be so hard. So thank you for doing that. But you need to understand that specific women won't be attracted to you, and there are specific women who are not attracted to bodybuilders. You won't believe, but some women don't like muscles. That is fine too. It doesn't mean that bodybuilders are bad. I really like masculine men. So you need to understand, everybody has their own types. Understand what is your type, and try to predict what could be this woman's type. Am I her type? What do you think? Sometimes you know the answer. And to be honest, very honest, a lot of men, they already know the honest answer. Let's move on. Now, when you have figured out if you are her type, let's see, imagine that you are her type. Then you have all the chances. What you're doing, everything you're doing now from on is with the confidence. That's the only keyword you need to remember. But now, number second step that you need to do is you need to make an eye contact. You see the girl there, you make an eye contact. The girl is there, you make an eye contact. The girl is there, you make the eye contact. It's very precise. You're not looking around them somewhere like this. You're looking right away at them, not staring, but like few 3 seconds maybe, and pull off. But you make the eye contact so the person can notice you. When you made eye contact, you nod at them, you can slightly smile. That is already conversation. We very often mistake these things, but we can make this conversation before conversation starts. Second step, your second main step, is to be confident and make the eye contact, lightly smile and nod. That is all. This is number second. If you've done all that, the woman, reciprocates. She's responding to you. She's, you can see that, oh, she's interested. She smiles back, or she nods back, or she maybe waves, or she's like, like, you can see. If she's like, then leave it. You can try one more time, but to be honest, that's already no, I'm not interested, or like, no, I'm not interested, or just leaves really quickly. So be able to also read the signal back. So now when you made an eye contact, you smiled and nodded, and she has responded, she resonates with the same energy towards you, you know that now it's the time to approach. So this is the most important part. While we were talking about the type, while we were talking about this eye contact, this smile, this nod, is you were testing the grounds. Now the grounds are tested. She is fully ready for you. She's open. She's still smiling. She's still standing there. She's not leaving anywhere. You are approaching. This is very important because it's a purely masculine energy, and women like men to lead. Women like men to be masculine. Women like men to be traditional and to do the first step. The first step is on you. Please don't expect women to approach you or ask you something, because a lot of women are traditional, and in this video I'm talking about also traditional men. If you're a traditional man, you want to do this first step. So make sure you do this first step. And the first step is very easy. You don't need a specific thing. You don't need to say something that you don't feel comfortable with. The only thing you do is you confidently, with a straight back, with a straight posture, looking at her, smiling, you talk to her, you go to talk to her. You approach her and you say just one sentence. You greet her. So you say hi, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever is the day. You can say hello, you can say hey, whatever is convenient for you, but you need to greet. You can't say some compliment. You need to greet. It's very polite manner. So you say hello, then you say your name. I'm Tom, I'm James, I'm John, I'm whatever your name is, and you say a compliment. I think you look beautiful. That is very simple, you will say. That is it. I need to say hi, I'm John, you're beautiful. That's it. But yes, it's very simple, but that's how you start the conversation. So let's summarize one more time. Number one, you find out what's your type and whose type you can potentially be. Then you have more chances that this will, fire away. It's like, applying for a job. If you're an engineer, you're not going to apply for a musician job. You know that you don't have much chances there. So you apply for engineering role. So you apply for the girl that potentially will accept you. Second step is you look at her. You make an eye contact, you smile, and you nod. If that is responded positively back, then you make the third step. This is you going to her, physically approaching her. This is you making the first move as a man, as a traditional man. Even if you are a modern man, you still need to understand a lot of women still believe that men needs to approach, because you are that, that hunter, that provider, that leader, that commander, that controller. We like when men approach us. So when you do this first step, you are very simple, very polite, very genuine. You're not doing anything too much, anything like that. You just say hi, you greet the girl, you say, what is your name? Hi, my name is James, for example. And you say a compliment. You look beautiful, or I love your beautiful dress, or you look so, feminine today. That is that easy. And it needs to be one sentence in a go. So, hi, I'm Thomas. You look very beautiful in your dress. And that's it. She will obviously say thank you, and then you start a conversation, and then carry on from that on. And if you connect, you can ask for the number. But this is it for now. Don't think that is that complicated. It is much easier than you think. Try to do these 3 steps next time and see how you go. This is all about experimenting, this is all about experiencing, and this is all about trying and trying. Thank you so much for watching, for learning, and I wish you to be successful in your dating, successful with the girls you like, and if you're a girl, successful with the men you date. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Enjoy your day and smile today.